Ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to be talking about how to make it full-time within esports. I'm going to give you some good pointers on what to do and what not to do when it comes to making it in the world of esports. If you guys are enjoying my content and want to support me tremendously, you can use code MARINTM in the Fortnite item shop. We're currently at an incredible 7,158 supporters, and once we hit 10,000, I'll double daily upload. But not only that, I'll also stream every single event on Fortnite, DreamHack, FNCS, Cash Cups, you name it. And with that said, let's get right into today's video. Alrighty, first off, you want to establish what you want to do. When it comes to esports, the opportunities are nearly endless. And if you want to go full-time, it is extremely important to manage your time well. And if you don't know exactly what you want to do, doing this full-time will be very difficult. For me, it was relatively easy. I love being creative, entertaining people, and learning things away to people. And I kind of knew I wanted to become a content creator from the first month Fortnite came out. Recently, I wanted to become better when it comes to the competitive side of the game, in other words, becoming a semi-professional player, but that is very hard as YouTube is my main thing, but I'm still putting in the hours because of really good time management. Becoming a professional player is probably one of the most competitive sides of the game because it's a 13 age limit to play it, so that would probably take the most hours out of everything in this video, but you can argue that it is the most fun job when it comes to esports. So, if you have a lot of time to spare and really want to become a pro, there is nothing stopping you. Other roles within esports that personally aren't for me but could work for somebody else can be managing players and teams, becoming a top-tier graphic or video designer, working with clothing and branding for organizations, or being a personal agent for personalities within the scene, and the list is pretty much endless. If there's something you really want, there is always a way to get it, and you should never forget that. Secondly, you always want to know the risk. This is the part that isn't so fun about esports. The scene is kinda new and not yet as sustainable as a normal 9-to-5 job. So if you have a job within esport, it is super important to be smart with your money. Try to save as much money as possible so that if you ever have a bad month or even two, you won't have trouble financing food, won't be able to pay rent, your phone or internet bill, or feed your VBuck addiction. It is also smart to have a backup plan if anything should go wrong down the road. Simply thinking about any other job you might want to do so that you have a career path if esport doesn't work out is really smart and something everyone, especially now in these times, should think about. Moving on, and this is without a doubt my favorite step, is working like nobody else. If you really want to go full-time within esports, you've got to work harder than 99.99% of people. And I already know that I'm going to get a ton of comments saying, I play the game 14 hours a day and I'm not improving. I'm working harder than nearly everybody. If you're the guy commenting that, you're not doing your practice effectively. Everyone can sit and play for 14 hours a day, no problem. But what differs a pro player from one without any achievements or earnings is how effective he or she makes those hours. Read yourself up a bit on how humans work when it comes to improving, watch some videos about self-improvement and development, and understand that becoming good at something, especially Fortnite, doesn't only rely on how many hours you play per day, but rather how you spend those hours on the game, and also how you spend your hours outside the game. For me, in the coming 5 weeks, I'm going to spend about 10 hours every day making YouTube content, and I'll play effectively for 4, and we'll see how good I can become. I'm nearly positive that I will see exponential improvements in my placements in these 5 weeks, but only time will tell. To quickly summarize what I'm trying to say about working hard, I gotta say, esports is one of the harder businesses to go full-time in. You have a ton of competition, and if you want to make a living off it, you either gotta be severely talented, unique, or just work like nobody else. I'm 100% positive that everyone can make it as long as they put their heart and mind to it. If you have a PC worth $50 or $5,000, there is opportunities for everyone. You just actually have to look for them. Next up, we've got to talk about learning from others. When it came to becoming good at video editing, managing sound, and understanding how to title a video, I learned all of those things from YouTube videos. I watched hundreds of hours on how to grow a YouTube channel, how to make thumbnails, how to apply tags to videos, how to title a video correctly, how to edit videos, and the list goes on. I've always learned a lot from YouTube, and if there's one thing I would recommend everyone trying to make it within anything, it would be that YouTube is one of the best ways to improve at literally whatever. It has helped me so much, and not only with YouTube, but with becoming a good Fortnite player, doing good in school, and learning about healthy habits. Lastly in this video, I want to talk about not giving up and actually having a passion for what you're doing. In esports, it's all about putting in the hours, and if you're not passionate about what you're doing, it's going to be very difficult to do it full time. If you give up, you're not going to make it. So in short, if you don't have a passion and only do it for the money, it's not worth it at all. But if you're super passionate about it, you can go so far within this world of esports. My name is M1K3 Editz, guys, and I'll see you in a few hours with a brand new video.